Hey there guys, this is Pharaoh2091 and welcome back to Let's Play No One Has to Die. Last time we left off, we started this game, explain what it is, kind of like a very short indie game that was given like an idea given to me by one of my viewers, and so far, yeah, it does remind me a lot like 999 VLR, just a little bit, the whole branching paths and everything like that, so, and trying to figure out the story behind everything. So we did the whole left side. Now let's go ahead and do this. It's right here again. You can go ahead and just go ahead and skip it. So now, I guess since we saved Steve last time, I guess this time we're gonna try saving Troy. Although I kind of don't want to, but we kind of need to figure out why the hell he knows what he does so far. So once again, let's go ahead and lock this. Actually, wait a minute. You know, I never really realized what happens if I just kill both of them. Oh, too many deaths. Simulation restarted. Oh, okay. So, like, one person has to die. That's it. Okay. So, how this time, do this. Lock that. Flow. Turn that off. Now we're all good. Oh, except for Steve. Now he's dead. That's not good. Okay, that sucks. But enter, please. Oh, wait. There. Wait, did I do it? No, that's not doing it. Ugh. Why? Why save me? Why is this not working anymore? I was pressing enter before. My thoughts exactly. Why'd you leave Steve to die? Okay, I'd use my mouse, whatever. I could only save one of them, and Troy knew the security code. He's the reason I could save anyone. We need to know what else he knows. Oh, now you were thinking. I'm not going to do anything to save anyone from here on in. Tell me now, how did you know the security code? The visitor checked the bodies of those two security guards. This better not be a trick. Just do it. Fine. Well, that explains that. What'd you find? One of the guards was holding a blue file with the security code Troy told us before written in it. They were? A blue file? Those contain the security codes. Each one allows you to lock another fire door. I found the code and I killed them. Thought I'd give you a fighting chance, so I told you the code. You're welcome. Why did you do this? Instead of asking all these questions, why don't you look for a way out? The main room's completely blocked by rubble is why. There should be a staircase in a room near both of you. You're right. I'm heading up now. Fine. Me too. So while we're here, Lionel, could you tell me what the hell is this company set up to do? Don't waste your breath. He's not going to tell you anything. Well, maybe you'd like to explain then. There's nothing to explain. That's a lie, you know it. You both work here. Shouldn't you know what the company does? You think the company mostly buys and sells things in bulk, but there's something dark going on underneath all that. Like what? Candidates, Christina and Troy. Huh? Don't worry just yet. Then why would you say anything? Christina. That's a nice name. It's your mother's, correct? What? How could you know that? Answer me! Tell me right now! Damn it! So he knows that already. One capture the unavoidable. Christina and Troy, just like he know. How the hell does he know? How could you have known that? How could you know the code? How could you know one of us is gonna die? I told you. I lit the fire. I'm behind all this. I know everything. No, that answer's not good enough. Could we do this later? There is no later. Tell me now. I'm not telling anyone anything. Just let me die. He wants to die. But I mean, I'm curious here, really. It's like because according to Christina, she did everything. But why the hell is he going on about he's the one who did everything. I don't. You know what? So, Christina, you know, sorry, but you're the one who's gonna be biting it today. Let's lock that, and we'll get the water going. Turn off right before it gets to Lionel. And that's it. Well, oh, it has to fill up all the squares. Okay. Not again. You don't sound too happy for someone who's lucky to be alive. Visitor, tell me, what would it take for you to kill me? You can't ask someone something like that. You're mad. I've killed all these people. Of course I'm damn mad. You're gonna have to choose between saving me or Lionel soon. Promise me you'll save Lionel. But how do you know that? It doesn't matter. All that matters is I'm a monster and I don't deserve to live. It does matter. Of course it matters. I want to know too. Tell me why you did this. There's not enough time. Besides, you won't believe me. You never believe me until it's too late. What the hell is that even supposed to mean? Another casualty, Lionel and Troy. It doesn't matter, just save Lionel! I must concur. Please, spare me. Shut up! I want to know what's going on! If I give you answers, will you let me die? If you save me, I'll tell you things Troy doesn't know. I'll tell you what we really do here. Troy, tell me. Then you can die. Okay, but I'll have to be quick. The truth is, I've been here before. What is that even supposed to mean? Yeah, and the whole thing, like, once this pops up, you can't talk to them anymore. You had to do your own. You had to go into this. Both are giving a pretty cool incentive. It's like, Lionel's like, spare me, I'll tell you everything, or tell you what the company really does. But Troy's like, he's been here before. What the hell does that even mean? Honestly, I want to know what the hell Troy means. So, you're being saved, and Lionel? Actually, it doesn't even matter. He's gonna burn. There we go. Easy as that. So let's see what he meant. So this is how it goes, is it? I don't know how much longer I can do this. What are you talking about? What were you saying before the chat cut out? And while we were at it, how do you know everything? And why did you light the fire? There's nothing I can do now. I may as well tell you what I know. First things first. The reason I lit the fire... I didn't. What? That makes no sense. I don't know who really did, though. I don't know who killed the security guards either. And while we're at it, I have no idea what they do here at this company. You're full of crap. How do you know all that stuff, then? How'd you know of security code? You're probably not going to believe this. No. I know you're not going to believe this. I know the security code because I heard you read it out. You know that makes no sense. You told me before I even read it. This time I did. This time? What the hell do you mean this time? Game, are you really gonna... Oh man, I think they're gonna go the route that we're all familiar with. I've been here before. I've been here 5 times before. The first time I was in my office doing my work when suddenly the fire alarms went off. I went on a chat to find out what was happening, and Lionel explained you would need a security code to save anyone. We all scrambled around looking for Blue File before you finally found one. That's when I found out the code. Then, you had to make decisions. Steve died, Christina died, Lionel died. I was the only one left. I had to keep going. I found a room called the Tempest entrance. I went inside, and there was a bright light, and suddenly... Well, you won't believe this bit. Suddenly, I was back before the fire, sitting in my office. What? I don't know how, but I traveled through time. I was so glad to hear you all alive, but none of you remember what had happened. You all thought I was insane. But just like this time, because I knew the code, you thought I could save everyone. So once again, Steve died, then Christina, then Lionel. I got to the end, back to the Tempest entrance, and it happened again. And again. And again. 5 times it's happened. That's a lot to take in. I'm not sure I believe you. If that's true, then why'd you say you were an arsonist? Because I just want to die. 5 times now I've watched them all die just so I can live. And for what? So I can go back and watch them die again. I want you to think I was evil. Who would save a murderer over an innocent life? Me, apparently. None of my plans to save the others have worked. Not one. I'm just tired. So, now what? I've checked everywhere. All the doors are locked, just like last time. I have no choice. I have to go back to the start. Wait! You don't have to! The fire's contained now! If you just wait there, someone will come and find you. No. I can't let the loop end. I can't let the loop end until someone else survives. I've been through too much. I'm ready to die. Whoever makes it out of this building should want to live. But if you go back, then what happens to me? What happens to this world once we go? I have no idea. Does that mean there are 5 worlds out there? In space or time or whatever, where you just disappeared and everyone else is dead? When you put it like that, I guess you're right. But how is that even possible? My guess is as good as yours. I'm outside the Tempest entrance now. This is it. I guess so. I'll see you again soon. Just, you won't see me. I still can't wrap my head around this at all. Goodbye. Goodbye. Okay? What the hell did I even say there? That's just, they really took a route right off of, well, I don't want to spoil anything, but we should be kind of familiar with that theory. Okay, so now this time we will go ahead and save Lionel and see what he has to say. He said he's going to tell us everything. So this time around, actually shoot. Turn that on like that. Hopefully I'll take out the fire right away. Okay, good. Turn it off and all good. Oh, excellent. You've made the right decision. I'm not so sure that was the right decision or not. Now, you made me a promise. Very well. A deal's a deal. What do you want to know? I want to know what Christina was talking about. What's going on in this company? Christina herself has no idea what we do here. She was right about one thing, though. Here at Phoenix Corporation, we buy and sell large stocks of cheap products just to keep the books looking busy. It's a front. Our true interest here is time travel. Time travel. That is indeed what I said. And you expect me to believe that? I don't care what you believe. You asked for the truth, and here it is. Now, if you'll let me continue, we in fact have a fully functional time machine in this facility. But the time machine we have constructed doesn't quite work like the ones you might see in the movies. As in, it does nothing because time travel isn't even real? If you're not going to listen, I don't see why you bothered saving me. No, our time travel doesn't affect physical objects. Well, that doesn't sound very useful at all. So what can it do? It can carry a person's consciousness through time. Consciousness. Really? Okay. Their thoughts, their personality, their likes and dislikes, their experiences and their memories, a machine can carry those things through time. You know, I don't believe a word of this. It's your own loss. So if I was gonna hop in this machine and go an hour into the future, what would actually happen? Your consciousness would leave your body, and effectively you would die. Die? At first. Then, after an hour, your consciousness would re-enter your body. And you will come back to life, not even realizing an hour had passed. That's impossible! We've done it successfully. People, Birds, dogs, anything with a brain can travel on our machine. But what use is that sort of time travel? Your body would start to decompose if you went forward more than a few hours. That is true. We're still experimenting with methods of preserving a body that would allow the consciousness to later re-enter it. Currently, freezing seems promising. But this is not where our true interest lies. If a person travels forward through time, they can visit distant eras and the like, but they still can only live for the 80 years their body dictates. But what if one was to travel backwards? You mean back to when they were younger? Exactly. They would retain their memories and experiences gained over time, but they would have a younger body. Unless they were in an accident and died instantly, they could live forever. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yes, with our machine, no one has to die. Hey, where have I heard that before? That would be huge! But does it work? We believe so. What's that supposed to mean? Our tests of traveling forward have gone exactly to plan. However, in our tests, things didn't go quite so well going backwards. What happened? Our human test subject entered the machine. We activated it, her consciousness left her body, and unfortunately, it never came back. She died. That's terrible. What went wrong? We have dedicated every resource we have available to discovering the cause of this problem. And you haven't worked it out? We think the machine may have worked. What? How can you say that? How can you say that when somebody died? It is an incredibly complicated concept, but I will explain it to you. First of all, you have to do something for me. I've entered a code to unlock access to the rooms on the ground floor. I'm in the Tempest room. Come meet me here. But why? Why can't you tell me now? What? Lionel? Where'd you go? I guess I have no choice now. I have to go find you. Oh wait, the end is near. The final timeline has appeared. I mean... Wow. Wow. The story... Wasn't expecting it to be, like this, but okay. For the hell of it, let's go ahead and clear out this portion and continue on. So this time around, what is it? We want to save Christina, so let's see. Turn on the water. Go. And that should be it. I'm assuming this is going to give us a bad end. Well, I guess he finally got what he wanted. Good. That man's a maniac. He's cost my company millions already. And he killed 4 people. It'll be 6 if you guys don't get out of there soon. Alright, I found the stairs. Me too. I didn't mean to be so callous before. It's just, this will severely impact our operations. Don't you think that might have been the point? What do you mean by that? Troy probably wanted to stop Phoenix from whatever messed up things you were doing here. I suppose that makes sense. No, impossible. Our business here is strictly confidential. Does that sound like a slip of the tongue to you, visitor? Yep, once again, they're both gonna die. 2 casualties unavoidable. No. So, neither of us is gonna live? I'm afraid not. I guess that's fairest, isn't it? What? Well, why would we deserve to live when Steve and Troy had to die? Because Troy was a murderer! And what about Steve? Well, either way, goodbye. 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 And, yep, once again, I can't do anything here, so let them be consumed by the flames. Bad end. Okay, so I guess all we gotta do is go to the final timeline. I'm already around 20 minutes. Usually I would end my episode here, but if this is all that's left, screw it. We'll make this to the finale. 2 long episodes. So, we've actually seen this already, but we actually can't skip it, so this is going to be a little bit different. Lionel? What the hell's going on here? I went into the Tempest room like you told me, and now I'm back in here, in the control room. Wait. What? How did I end up here? Chris, you're alive! I knew you were alive! Steve, I thought you were dead! Me? You guys, you remember. You finally remember. Troy, this is all just some trick of yours, isn't it? No, I have no idea what's going on. You think I'm gonna believe that after you just lit the fire? I didn't light the fire! You just don't get to change your story now. Steve, he's telling the truth. What do you mean? Amazing. I knew this would happen sometime somewhere, but I never thought I'd be the one to witness it. You know what's going on here? Yes, but for now there are more pressing matters. Does anyone here have one of the security codes? I already told you mine last time. RFTS. But did anyone find any new ones? Oh, I found a blue file which had IRHH in it. I found one that just said SOEE. Perfect. Visitor, I confess, just before I cut out last time we spoke, I found a file containing the code EMAS. Now quickly, enter all the codes! Okay. Alright. Whatever. Security code confirmed. Security system online being scanned. 4 codes received. Full access granted. Full access? You can now lock 4 doors at a time instead of just 1. Lionel, tell us what the hell's going on here already. Why is everyone alive again? There's no way I would have enough time for that now. Oh, the music changed. No casualties expected. No casualties expected. No one has to die. Yes, now we have the security codes. We're all safe. Let's get out of here then. Perfect. So now what we gotta do is like, boom, boom. Oh, okay, cool. And now we just turn this on and make sure she doesn't drown. There! It's all good! Fantastic! We're all still here! Alive! Great, but you still owe us an explanation. How is everybody alive again? How did I end up back where I was when the fire started? Why aren't these rooms fire damaged anymore? Visitor, do you remember what I told you before? Yeah, you invented a time machine. Impossible! Well, it was a bit different to a time machine, I guess. It carries your thoughts and memories through time instead of your body. Correct so far. It works going forward, but going backwards... yeah, not so much. Going backwards, you kill someone. They never return to their body. This is a story as I told it. That person you murdered was my mother, asshole! What? Your mother died of a brain tumor. You told me so. That was a lie. Lionel killed my mother to test some impossible time travel bullshit. So I lit the fire. I lit it to kill Lionel and wreck his corporation before they ruined any more lives. Chris, I don't believe it. I suspected as much. Christina, your mother is not dead. What do you mean by that? I've seen her body. You took her brain. Oh, this is gonna get interesting. This is easy enough. Lock. Now nothing can happen. See? Lionel, answers. Your mother is not dead. This is gonna be hard to explain. When we sent your mother back in time, she never returned to her body. However, there was not a single fault in our logic. The machine was designed perfectly. The machine is what's in the Tempest room, right? Correct. Anyway, we conducted many experiments and eventually came to one fascinating conclusion. When our subject had traveled forward through time, the future was not set, and so time would bend to accommodate our time traveler. That is, the consciousness traveling through time would remain in its own timeline. But when traveling backwards, things were not so simple. The consciousness would become lost in the mess that is time-space. It would find a host, one which owned the consciousness, and one which existed at a time it had been sent back to. But it would not always find its host in its own universe. You've lost me. Our researchers suggest that there are a nearly infinite amount of universes, each nearly identical, with only minute differences between them. So, when Christina's mother traveled backwards through time, she was not alone. Trillions of her, maybe even more, traveled too. They would land randomly into different timelines. Some would land in the same timeline, and one consciousness would override the other. In some timelines, no one would ever know that Christina's mother had even left, or that the consciousness that returned to her body wasn't from that universe. A rare few consciousnesses would land back where they began, in their own universe. But many timelines were left like here, in this universe, where Christina's mother's unconsciousness left this world, but no other consciousness returned to fill her body. Because of this, the body remained empty, and Christina's mother was effectively dead. But her consciousness lives on in another time, another universe. I'm not buying a word of this! Once again, no casualties expected. But it explains everything. This is why everything kept happening over and over again. This is why we're all here. Yes, it took me a while to figure it out, but we were all been brought here by the Tempest machine. Visitor, you may remember a time when she let everyone die apart from myself, correct? Yeah, and you gave me access to the Tempest room. Well, each of these people remembers a different reality, one which they were the only survivor of the fire. That's right. I had to wait and do nothing while Chris died. I had to wait and do nothing as all of you died, time and time again. At the end of each of the realities, the survivor entered a Tempest machine, which had its clock set to the beginning of the disaster as a security measure. When each of us entered a machine, we were randomly shot into another universe. Some of us would have ended back right where we started, and no one else would remember what had just taken place. But there have been a few universes like this, where by chance all of us came from 5 different universes into one. And that is how we're all here together, with memories of different futures. Whoa. But the chances of that happening would be practically zero. Actually, with as many universes as there are, it's incredibly likely. There are probably hundreds of universes in which the same thing has happened as it is happening here. Nothing about this seems incredibly likely, but it is the truth. Yeah, yet they are lucky as hell, basically. Because, I mean, yeah, all their consciousness, like, all verge into this one universe, just very convenient. Whatever. So I gotta save all of them again. Lock this. Lock that. Actually, now we need water. And okay, that's it, I think. Yeah, everyone else, okay, everyone's good. No! Crap, he wasn't good. I thought, didn't know fire... What? Oh, I guess I still have to lock this. Okay. I don't know what oh, yeah, I don't know what I wasn't thinking there. Okay, now try this. Do that. Now turn it off, so they can both be... They won't drown. And... that's it? Okay, good. And I believe that was like the last room. Hey guys, all your paths met up here, right? They do? I suppose they must. Soon we'll be able to talk in person. I can't wait to see you again, Chris. I'm so glad you're safe. I can't either, Steve. I can't believe you're alive. You're both alive. Well, hurry up then. I'm already there. Okay, coming through now. I can see you. I'm in. Me too. Hey, is anyone unlocked the door for me so I can come down too? Hello? Anyone? Guys, stop talking in person for a second. Look at your messages, damn it. Typical. Now what do I do? Visitor? Oh, Christina, can you ask Lionel to open the door for me? No, sorry. I don't think I'll have the chance to. Excuse me? Is something wrong? Where are you? I stepped out for a moment. I'm at the Tempest entrance. I haven't been entirely upfront with all of you. What do you mean? I've been here before. Weren't you listening to Lionel? We've all been here before. No, I've been here before. To a timeline just like this, where we all managed to survive. Except, things went a little differently that time. For instance, I asked Lionel where the controls for a Tempest machine were, and he told me they were on the floor B2, in my section of the building. Later he explained that the machine can't send consciousness back before the first time it was turned on, which is when my mother was sent back through time. So, I thought I'd give things another try, and I hopped back into the Tempest machine. Don't tell me. This time, while we're on the floor B2, I set the time machine back as far as it could, to the moment till I lost my mother. I'm going back. I'm going back 3 years to find my mother. This is crazy! What if we just end up in another universe where she disappeared? Then I'll break into here. I'll travel again. What about the people who care about you in this universe? What about Steve? You should know better than anyone what this feels like. You've had to choose one person's happiness over another's time and time again. In the timeline you came from, you even chose to kill me. I wish I could have Steve and my mother both at once, but I don't have that choice. I spent too long wishing she was with me to turn back now. Besides, in this world I'm a murderer, an arsonist. There's no place for me here. Christina, you're not gonna stop me, are you? No. No, I'm not. Tell Steve I'm sorry, and that I love him. Tell him that I hope we meet again somewhere, sometime. But for now, goodbye. Goodbye. And good luck. Thanks. I think I'll need it. End. That's it. Is there anything secret? Nope. Okay, this has been No One Has to Die. Okay. Good game. Holy crap. Plot twist in a very short game like this, right? It's pretty awesome, actually. And it's making me think, like, I don't want to spoil anything, but a lot of the story and the elements, yeah, it sounds very familiar to you guys, right? Like, very familiar. So, like, I'm just surprised they're able to, like, just pull this off, like, super quick, you know? I mean, no, it's not, I mean, the character development's not really there and everything, but it's just, it's still a good game. It's a cool, nice little game to play if you enjoy the series, like 999 VLR. I wouldn't be surprised if the author himself, which is a... Actually, I totally forgot the same person's name. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Okay, yeah, the game was developed by, well, I guess the author's name is StuStutheBloo. I guess he made this game, or she, well, whatever, maybe, 2 years ago, just about. And you can find, if you want to play this game, it's available pretty much anywhere. Like, I'm playing this on Game Jolt. You can play it on Newgrounds, Congregate, I believe a bunch of places, really. But yeah, it's a very interesting little game. I probably could have put this in 3 parts, considering how long these episodes were, but really, very, very short game. Something nice to do, very quick, and I'm actually happy I played it. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed watching this. I know it's a lot different from what I've been doing lately, but I just want to do different games for right now before I get started with my next 2 main LPs, because, you know, those are going to take me a while, and those are the ones people are looking forward to, but I just kind of need a break from them a teeny bit. And I just want to do other projects. So if I do this for, maybe I'll do this for a couple more, or maybe I'll just go right. I don't know. We'll see what's up. Whatever happens, happens, huh? So as usual, thank you all for watching, and I hope you all enjoyed my Let's Play of no one has to die. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys later.